Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to begin by saying that I'm proud to be a member of the House Budget Committee, who began this year with a bold path to prosperity budget and consistently takes the lead on the fiscal issues, and now is ending the year with a series of budget reforms that really go to the heart of what's wrong here in Washington and has been wrong for so long. The Legally Binding Budget Act of 2011 fundamentally reforms the budget process by establishing a mechanism at the beginning of the budget process to reach agreement between the House, the Senate, and the President on appropriate levels of budgetary resources for the upcoming fiscal year. This mechanism is a joint resolution on the budget which would have a force of law. Now, under the current budget process, the budget resolution is a concurrent resolution that is never presented to the President for his consideration. Instead, the resolution is solely an internal congressional document that governs the consideration of the legislation with fiscal implications, but does not necessarily reflect an agreement between Congress and the President on the total spending levels or the revenue, the deficit, or the debt of the federal government. Now, in contrast, a joint budget resolution would require agreement between Congress and the President early in the process. Once agreement is reached, Congress can then pass implementing legislation that conforms to the framework established in the joint resolution. This legislation makes it harder for Congress and the President to ignore the budget levels, because now these levels will be in law rather than enforced through points of order, which can be waived. And this bill makes our budget process more meaningful. The budget process, federal budget process, has not seen reforms on this scale of what we're proposing since the 1980s and the Graham-Rudman. And I believe that now is the time for Congress to accomplish real substantive reforms and fix our broken process. We have the opportunity to make this process make sense again, injecting common sense, accountability back into the debate. And doing so, we can get our spending under control and get our nation back on track. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.